Hi everyone, this is Anna from Koala Soap, and it's time for me to package. I'm just going to do one gift box to give you guys an example, but I use Avery, and because when you go to their website you can just click your template and you can just print them out easily. So if you wanted to change the name Peppermint, you would just kind of go into here, open project. It takes a second, and then I have my ingredients here. I make my labels very basic. Sometimes it will just say sugar scrub and not peppermint, just because if I know I'm going to be making a lot of sugar scrubs, but I'm going to have tons of different scents, and I just need to give them as gifts, or I'll put a little a little side sticker on it with that scent's name. That way I can kind of mass produce a whole bunch of sugar scrubs and even soaps. So what I do is I will go ahead and then I will adjust this. And I got the ingredients from here. If I can move this, you have to wait for it to there. I got these ingredients from the label. And then of course I offered, I will add fragrance and mica towards the end. And then the weight is between 6 and 6.5 ounces. The particular jar that I'm going to be doing is 6.5 ounces. If you want to just edit one, so let's say you have all of these peppermint sugar scrubs and you've decided you just want to change one of these, but I haven't tried to print one, use one label and have these go through the printer unprinted. I think it might jam up my printer and I don't want to take a chance on that. So what I do is I will change a few to, if I have a 4-pack going on, I'll change those. And then I'll just have sugar scrub, and then I can either write the name in here or I can add a little separate label with the name maybe on top. So we go ahead and we will print that. And let's go back to the counter. So what I have is I have my shrink wrap bags. They are in squares already. I've had them forever. They don't cost very much. And then for this, I have this is our peppermint sugar scrub that we had just done. I have these. Now these aren't the perforated kind. That's probably something I would change. But this is going to go over over our little canister here. The perforated kind I think would make it easier for people to get into, but they could still just cut it off. So oh it is, wait. Oh, it's perforated. Perfect. Okay, good. And then these are this is what the Avery looks like, and all you do is you just type in which number you have, and then you can print out the labels. And you can see I've already used one. So these are going to gifts for particular friends. So we're going to go ahead, and I have this sealer here. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of a dinosaur. I've had it forever. This thing I think is indestructible. It's called an impulse sealer. Links to everything are below. And then of course I have the heat gun. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to seal these to start, and then I'm going to go ahead and heat it down. You will see me, like if there's a sharp edge here, like I anticipate this little piece will be a little sharp. I actually heat that again and then I just kind of bump it down so that there's no sharp edges here. If it persists after I do that, because I don't want to melt the soap, if it does it even after I try to melt it down, I'm just going to cut that off. That's just what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and get started. so let's go ahead, and we have our peppermint sugar scrub. I tried to do the circular labels, and it's not, for some reason the word peppermint just kind of shows up in a weird spot there. So right now I'm just going to use a square label. You'll notice that some of the backs aren't cut with the wavy cover. This particular person likes both sides like this, so okay, that's what we're going to do. And then that was the sugar scrub, and so then I have, like, if you can see here, it just says Koala soap. And the reason for that is I have a generic label. As you guys know, most of my soaps are a combination of shea butter and glycerin, so it's really great because all I have to do is go into that template and it already is there. It'll say shea glycerin or something like that, and then I can put the name up there. But in this particular case, I'm just going to go ahead and put soap. I only have 2 labels though. I have to make a new label. I think what throws it off is that when I put in the cursive shape, even though it has like a center part, it just doesn't do it as well. So I think that was the issue with the round. Okay, and I don't have a 3rd label for this, but I have now used up all of those, so that's nice. I have to make, believe it or not, I have this peppermint that we did a video on. You guys do it. This is like one of the most requested items I have right now. I would definitely get that peppermint from PJ on Amazon. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to hold this one out because we still have to make a label for it. But I have all of these ready, and so we're going to go to step 2. Okay, so next is I found these cute little gift boxes at Amazon. It's like 4 different designs, so I just grabbed one. Let me see if I can open it without... Okay, so it comes with the little ribbon, and it's very easy to put together. This particular design worked perfect because we're doing lots of teachers' gifts, etc. And so we're going to go ahead and open these up. Sometimes you have to kind of fold it a little bit to straighten it out, and I do most of this after I get it all put together. We'll put this off to this side. Make sure these are down all the way. And then I have these little stickers. So next I have tissue paper. And what I did was I didn't want to get a whole bunch of different colors of the tissue paper, only because I really didn't know how the boxes were going to look. So what I do is I kind of hold the box like right in the middle here, and I kind of fold this into thirds. Just kind of eyeball it. Make sure your ends line up. Just that way it doesn't get crooked towards the end. Okay, so that's nice. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to fold. Actually, I think we needed to go a little bit more with this one. So let's do that. So you want to, whatever design you want to be the front will be the front, and this will straighten itself out once we put the soap in it. So then what I do, what do I want the front to be? I guess this is what I want the front to be. So I'm going to make little marks here so I have an idea of where this is supposed to fall. I'm measuring it against the box here. It's a little long, but that's okay. So I'm going to put this in. Okay, something like that. And then we're going to I just have white crinkle paper here. Again, I kind of wasn't sure about all the soaps, and I didn't want to get a whole bunch of different colors and then have, you know, but white was perfect and it was safe. So then I'm going to put the soap here, and I'm going to put the sugar scrub here. I already pre-measured it, so your 6 and 8 ounce sugar scrubs will fit perfectly here. I think you might even be able to get away with a bigger one, but it just kind of depends on how this works out. So we're going to go like this. I'm going to go like that. And then I got these special delivery there's a lot of these, but I figured it would be safe because the cups that I give away too are going to go here with these boxes. Okay, special delivery. And then, oh, the only thing I did forget was these have like little shoestrings. And so that was a little bit of a learning curve for me. And you should do this before you put the soap in, obviously, but it's doable regardless. Okay, there's little holes on the side so that it'll fit. And I do it with like the shiny side. I try to get the shiny side down so that when I pull it up. But this red, you really can't tell that much, so it's okay too. Go in at an angle if you've done what I've done. And then you can put your little top on. Very carefully. Let's see, it's going this way. There we go. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you will tie. Now, I'm not very good at bows, so if this doesn't work out, I will do it off camera. But basically, I can do it with cheer bows, but for some reason, regular bows, it's just not working for me. So, okay. And there you go. And so it's a little, you know, it's probably about, let's see, we have about 10 ounces. This isn't good to ship unless you put it in another sturdier box to ship. But this is good for giving as little gifts. If you see there's like a little phalange here, if you honestly, that's just really bugging you, just put a piece of tape there, it's fine. But it's really a beautiful little case. And like I said, it comes with several designs. But I have to start packaging these for the gifts because the last day of school is, I think, this week or next week. But anyway, we have to get the teachers' gifts ready. So that's how we do this. So links to everything are below. And I hope you enjoyed this quick video on labeling. And we will, oh, before I leave, guess what just came in the mail? This thing. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, the foaming bath whip. That thing was a pain to open. Stay tuned. Anyway, you guys have a good day.